Aipas C1 Max, 7-speed. Now those are not stock pedals. I've added those. I've added a aftermarket seat, just a little bit more better airflow. But pretty much the same size as that. This one comes with a rear luggage rack. You get about 1100 watt hub motor. You get a full color display. Now that is my phone mount and camera mount. That is not stock. Mechanical disc brakes, front and rear lights, including if you look at the controls, you do have a turn signal and you have a front headlight option, and it does light up nice. So when you do push on the brake, you do get a pulsing, which is makes you more visible. Those are 24-inch tires, about 3.5 inches wide, and it looks nice. Here is your access to your battery, and this battery is removable, and it removes by flipping the switch right here. Locking front suspension, and you do have an option for a mount for a front basket if you're a delivery driver. Nice bike. All right, Aipas C1 Max.
All right, Dad ran for Aipas C1 Max. All right, later. All right, Dad ran. All right, so off to a nice smooth start. First gear, 9 miles per hour. So we're going to take about it's about a 5-mile loop. And it should tell us a lot. This 5-mile loop will tell us a lot about this bike. So second gear now has us about 12 miles an hour. I'll talk about what it's like to pedal and how it is going up a pretty steep grade, about a half-a-mile hill, which is a great one to learn on. So, all right, at random, right? We'll be back periodically to discuss things. Should be a nice Sunday morning leisurely ride. Right, so right away I've already made a seat adjustment. It's just very common on bikes that are brand new to have all kinds of adjustments. I did not bring my toolkit. I hope that does not come back to haunt me. Not bringing the toolkit. This ride is not that long, but a little grade there. This is 2. Level 2, and if I start pedaling, it immediately kicks in. I like that. That's that transition as you pedal manually, because most people are going to pedal in a bike like this. This is one of those bikes that you're gonna be manually operating it pedal-wise pretty frequently. So, all right. So. Yeah, my job as a reviewer is to offer some insight. This bike has been heavily advertised. That's no question about it. This thing has been all over the internet. And it's very tight right now. I'm noticing that it's quiet. And that's, to me, if you're going to ride, you want it to be as quiet as possible. You know, you want it to be like other bikes. This bike looks great from the street, too. Alright, so we're coming up to the hill, and I unlocked this puppy and this morning, and that was pretty easy to do. And in unlocked mode, and I'm only in 4, and I'm already at the previous locked mode. And when you kick it in, when you pedal, it's powering up the hill. Now, without you know, I've ridden a lot of dual motor bikes, and this is bringing me up the hill pretty good. And this is just 4. Let's kick it into 5. Usually that doesn't change the torque, you know, so it just changes your overall speed coming to the beginning of it. But yeah, that's and I'm not using the twist throttle at all right now. Yeah, we're hitting 20 already, so very nice. That's a great cruising speed. I really like to, you know, in a bike like this, I have the wheels. My tire pressure is at about 26. I think it can go up to 35. I like a softer tire ride, especially on these hardtail bikes. But yeah, there's nothing like new bike feel. This thing is really. Let's go all twist throttle. Let's see if I can vary the throttle. One of the things I'd like to see happen is, you know, a lot of times on these bikes, you know, it's kind of like you get like all the speed, or you don't get a lot of variance in it. When you're using the throttle, you should be able to get the whole range of. Okay, now the brakes are struggling coming down this hill because they're new. That's for one thing. But they're braking. I'm braking them in. They need a little bit of time, but they have larger rotors, so. All right, there we go. Coming through. All right. So I'm going to talk you through 2 speedometers, and both of them are very accurate. The bike speedometer is roughly the same. Okay, maybe a little bit faster than my phone. Now, if you're wondering the app I'm using, I use the speedometer app in the iPhone Play Store. So it's called the speedometer app, and I believe it's Android as well. Been using it for a long time. All right, be right back. It's quiet today. And then I'm just going to pedal across the street, and it kicked in really nice. That was a nice little kick in there. Yeah, it immediately starts helping you. So I'm going to actually put it on, I'm going to take it off. This is on 0, and I'm tall. Oh man, that's just not fun. You don't buy an e-bike to pedal it. let's get at least get one. There we go. There. Now, if you're a purist, one is a good place to go. All right. Okay, let's head on out through the bike trail here, and then I always do a little break, just up a little bit further there. There should be a few people on this trail. It's pretty early, so early on a Sunday. There's the off-road park right there. Pretty cool. This is I'm gonna actually drive into this off-road park just so you can check it out. I have no business being on it. Ooh, they paved it. That is pretty cool. They paved the off-road park. That is awesome. There are gonna be so many skin knees, but that's cool. All right, pretty nice. This is pretty nice. All right, let me get some shots. I'm gonna get some shots of the bike at the off-road park. All right, let's get off the off-road park. It's not a place for this bike. I guess if you're a nut job, you could easily hit that off-road park, but I am not. I am doing a bike review. So, all right, so passive assist 1. 9 miles an hour. Passive assist 2, 12 miles an hour. This is in unlocked mode. Passive assist 3, 15 miles an hour in unlocked mode. And that's with pedaling, obviously. This is not throttle only. Let's see, throttle only. holding 15.6. My phone's saying 14. Number 4, passive assist 4. And we jump up to 20. The fun begins at 4. The fun, yeah, and if I'm pedaling, it's 21, so that's pretty cool. And we haven't even hit the 5 mark here. I guess we can go down this hill here. All right. I'm gonna come back up it. I'm probably gonna reverse through it, so just checking this hill out. Right, so everything pretty good so far. About like I said, the only thing that kind of bugs me is this little rubber opening here. Other than that, everything's pretty good. Right, so we're gonna head on down to town, and then we're gonna go up the big hill. This is where you want this high speed. This is where you want to go as fast as possible, just so you can get through the boring stretches. I might put a little air in the tires. Like the other thing I'll do as an adjustment to this bike is I'll go get myself a couple of bottles of tire slime, and we'll slime the tires. Right, so this is the high speed stretch, and this is where you find out quickly that you're on a hardtail bike. You can get good speed out of the hardtail though. We're at 28, right? That was fast. She doesn't mess around. And we're relatively flat. And once again, you can keep it in its lock mode and it'll only go 18. But yeah. 28, it says 26 though on my phone, so that's why you have reviewers. But it's plenty fast. I'm not going to complain about the speed, and there's no pedaling whatsoever. It would really be a waste of time to pedal at this speed. Definitely wear a helmet. That's for sure. What a pretty area of town though. It's a great place to do a bike review. Got these sycamore trees, nice quiet road. A lot of California-ish kind of feel. Nice cool morning. We do have, like I said, we do have some noise. Just past one of those speed control signs, and it's at 23. You want it to pedal. Right, I'm gonna go over here and hopefully you're hearing the bike, and that's the big thing, is listening to it. Cause, yeah, okay, so passive assist 5, full pedaling, and once again I've got it locked. This suspension lock. All right, let's unlock the front suspension. Let's go ahead and open it up right there. So this is the front unlocked, and it should have a slight make a slight difference. Usually the result when you unlock the front is you definitely get a smoother ride. That's not just the road right there. We're coming up to our hill here in a second. Yeah, it's taking out the front bumps pretty good. All right. Yeah, we're gonna hit the hill climb trail. Ooh, the brakes are tightening up. That's really good. For being manual brakes, that's really impressive. All right, this is a much smoother trail. So we're gonna do throttle only, and then find out where we start pedaling. So I'm gonna do throttle only here. This is a pretty flat area, and then it slowly starts to increase in height here. The grade goes up probably 4% maybe. So it's holding about 23 miles an hour, 21 on my phone. Like I said, I'm just holding the throttle. I'm not doing anything crazy. We're gonna be passing somebody here in a second. Hopefully they're pedaling downhill. We're going up. We're still holding about 21. This is really close to some other bikes that I've ridden up here. I don't expect this bike to go all the way up the hill. I really don't. Without getting on the pedal. So we're in unlock mode, passive assist 5, level 5, whatever you want to call it. And we are down to 18 miles an hour. When I get down to about 15, I will start pedaling. 15 right here. So I'm just leisurely pedaling in 5, and I'm gonna see how much effort I put in. If I get tired when I get to the top of the hill, it's really doing well. I'm really only giving it a small amount of assistance. Really, and we're still going up. We're still climbing. See if I let it go. It's going down to 14, 13. Okay, I'll just keep pedaling. I don't want it to overstress that back motor. And we're holding 15 up the hill. So for a really long grade, and let's see, as far as legs, do I get enough? I probably need to raise the seat up, but on this kind of bike, you don't know what to do because you're really in this bike for comfort. So you don't want to have that forward lean when you're riding. You want to be able to sit straight up. You know, that's right there. We're at 12 miles an hour right there. That's all pedaling. That's no throttle. All right. So I would say it passed the hill test pretty much. That's exactly what you'd want this type of bike to do. And a normal grade, it's amazing. So, right. so there is the Aipas C1 Max. All right, first ride. Nice, easy ride. Looks like we went 8.5 miles today. 26 miles an hour was our maximum speed. So this is real GPS data. There's our climb and any other information. Our time, total time, 1 hour and 45 minutes. So if you're wondering, that is the data right there. All right, Dad ran for Aipas C1 Max. All right, later. If you love this content today, like and subscribe, please. Consider this, and link is in the description if you want to buy one. All right, later, Dad Randy.